one of the things I was thinking of.
As Sildar. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Sildar.
Get your shit together.
Sildar ain't cutting it anymore. But yeah, no, I love that. Yes, I think
I think the comments I gave Tanner is not. They weren't really time. I don't know. They were time agnostic. They didn't really. There's not a very set amount of it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think your thing, again, I think between Brand and Yin, there's a lot of comings and goings. As we hop into this table talk note, Jason is not going to be playing for a while. He said his real life stuff is a bit much right now, and so he's not hopping in. So story wise, it's a good break in the story. Yin has
So the side adventure.
yeah, he's found a lead about his tragic backstory a little bit. His wife and daughter were killed, and he's pursuing people. And he found a lead, and he took off probably like a month ago from Phandelver, and has yet to return. So that's what we're shoving Yin in the closet or the box or whatever is in camp.
Closet.
He's going in the magic box,
Yes.
in the wardrobe.
He's going in the wardrobe for a time.
Just like we often shove Tanner in the wardrobe.
Yes.
He never left it.
Never left the wardrobe.
That's
Sometimes
true.
he left the wardrobe. Sometimes.
It left a couple times.
It wasn't often, but it happened.
And also I was thinking, based on this map, the manor looks like it's in really shit condition, but I'm not sure how much we could actually renovate it in that time.
Yeah, so the manor itself, as far as a homestead for you guys, it has been restored. It's something that they worked on. Basically, they had been fixing it up since you guys kicked the Red Brands out.
Okay.
The Red Cloaks out. I don't know why I call them the Red Brands. The Red Cloaks out. So it is like the upstairs is a house, and if you guys wanted to, part of me thought about like doing what D&D has this new system called Bastions, and
Okay.
I thought about doing that for the house, but they haven't really released the rules for that yet. That's coming in the DMG that comes out next month. But I also thought instead of doing just this house, because a lot of the things that you can put in your bastion is like a library and like an arcane study and a barracks is in there. I thought maybe just like the town is kind of your guys' bastion, and you guys can do like those kinds of things with the town. So like 100% library, and like we'll do like a barracks where there's like a training militia. And if you guys have an idea like kind of where on the map you want those to be, it doesn't have to be on this map. It could be like outside of town.
Well, I remember the basement underground area of the manor was sort of like a barracks at the time.
That's true. Yeah.
And then also, I'm pretty sure the, I forget what it was called, but Zantiri lady, I forget what she was running, but I think her house is unoccupied now.
Yes.
That's
She left
true.
town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's dead. Halia is dead.
Yeah, she's dead.
Killed.
She was gutted. Back in Cragmaw Castle when she fled. Shouldn't have broke Glassstaff out. That was her fault.
Yeah, she made bad choices.
But yeah, the Phandelver Miners
That was
Exchange
here.
is being run. The exchange, but her house is empty. I believe Harbin had like it was temporarily running the Miners Exchange until somebody new came in to run it. And if you guys ever go there, there will be a new person running it. Because this is a mining town and there needs to be a miners exchange.
That's fair.
Wow.
It's no longer run by the Zentrum. At least
Oh,
as
God.
far as you guys know. Who knows?
I don't know how to delete these. Oh, here we go.
I'm not sure I do either.
Let me change the color on so it's easier to see.
We
Is it this house?
We're still level
Yeah,
5, right?
that's the Miners Exchange, and her house is the one on the.
This one?
It's
Or it was...
the one on the other side. Sorry, I'm looking at the DM map, and I thought I have one of those. I think it's the one that I put the grid on. I should just put you guys on that one.
I couldn't remember exactly what it was. I just remember... Oh, there we go.
There we go. Yeah, so I mean, you guys know where all these places are. You should be looking at the gridded version by now. I should probably... I started the stream, but without like actually opening the thing that I stream, like the browser window that has the map and everything. It's probably important. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, you guys can. I mean, like this map isn't going to have everything, and like things can be built. Things could have been there for a while, and it just like wasn't important. So like if you want to tell me where things are, that's fine, or you can, we can say it's somewhere. But yeah, definitely a library, place where Sutaru has been studying, doing her things. I'd say there's a fledgling militia of, let's see, if it's been 2 to maybe 3 months. Let's say you have, let's say 8 guard type soldier guys. We can figure out exactly what that looks like. But for the things for the town, if things happen in the town, you are running that militia. I think you would be able to give these guys orders in situations like that and give them some commands. That's super cool. Alrighty.
Well, it looks like there's definitely room to build over here. This looks a bit dilapidated.
That's true.
Wait, when I draw on the map, do you guys see squares? Because I do that when I'm idle a lot.
Oh, can you not
Yeah.
see mine?
I see a red square drawn. That's why I'm like,
Oh.
wait. Do you guys see that
Are
when
you
I draw
using
squares?
draw or select?
Oh, I'm using select. Okay, so okay, that's fine. Because like I said, I draw around the map idly all the time.
There's all kinds of things you can... It's fun.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. I think, let's see, can we do... Oh, that didn't do anything.
Sorry. Just erase everything.
Oh,
Oh dear. There's a lot going. There's a lot going on.
there's a lot of circles.
All right, good to know.
Yeah, I think like this one over here could be like the barracks, and maybe you guys use like the town green to run your drills and stuff, and have a close. I mean, it should be somewhere close to the center of town because that's kind of like where you'd probably deploy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's see, as far as
I could definitely construct some for those existing foundations.
yeah, it probably doesn't take much to get like a rudimentary, barracks with like 6 or so beds, and and most of these people live in town, but like when they're on shift, maybe they're there somewhere. Let's see, in the library. Star, where do you want the library to be?
I was thinking about that.
Where's your
you know.
study spot here?
Typically, libraries are like kind of.
What she wants is like a Beauty and the Beast library inside the manor.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely just build a library in the manor. That would be
That-
the least amount of effort for me.
Yeah.
But
And the manor is, it's fairly large. This is like a frontier town, but I mean, I think the manor is probably at least like a couple stories. You know, like a big kind of grand staircase in the middle. I'm almost thinking like sort of those like the yar. What do they call them? Like the jarls, like long houses in Skyrim. Like it's
So,
pretty big. There's like a great hall kind of in the center. Um, some spaces in the back, bedrooms kind of around the second floor. Um, Definitely could be a study in there.
perfect. Let's do that.
Awesome. Alrighty, so yeah, in these last couple months, Sitaru's been doing well. Like, what have you been really researching then? Is there anything in particular?
Nothing specific. If there are any books that are kind of unique to this area, or talk about like the history of this area, or anything, local legends, local specialties, I think that would make the most sense in terms of something to research while I'm here. I will say that I have not, as far as anybody else knows, left the library since I entered it. So I theoretically return to my room once everybody has already fallen asleep and quickly return to the library as soon as I wake up. Nobody has seen me leave the library at any point.
Amazing. Yes, and I think tangibly in game, I'm trying to have all these things be like some kind of gameplay bonus that isn't just like, oh, a magic item, or this does this. So like I think for you, like obviously this creates a place where you can do research to find out more about things. So if something comes up, I think given that you've kind of been researching local stuff, if that would factor into a role, maybe give you advantage or lower the DC, that kind of stuff. Similarly, the barracks, obviously the advantage there is having 6 guys who can run around the town and do stuff, or
Yeah.
8, or I think I said 8.
8.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's guys who can help fight things around town, which is obviously great because this town keeps getting attacked.
For some reason.
It's a weird town.
Specialty. Yeah.
Lots of history here. So yeah, you've been going through stuff. Brand and like I said, Yin has taken off. Sort of. I think he left you guys like a note that said like chasing lead. Hopefully our paths cross again or something. And he hasn't been back since. And Brand has been traveling some throughout these past couple
The greater
months.
region.
Yeah, traveling around to some of the larger towns, and trying to better understand his own magic. Very cool. Okay, so back into the story thing. So it has been it's been a couple months in the game, but I'd say it's been you've been paid once again, because you did just get paid without having to spend absolutely anything, because we got skipped. So I mean, you get paid again, and you guys can break up that sweet Gundren money.
How much money do we get? Let me see. Did I
know
write it
that.
down?
I should know that.
I'm sure I wrote it down somewhere too.
Oh wait, it's rolls, isn't it? Because we had Kaya roll last time. It's like so many.
As a how it worked.
I had no
Yeah, it was like
idea.
so many
Actually, I
D10s.
don't have it written down.
Let me look.
That sounds kind of familiar.
Do you know how often we get paid? Is it like once a month or once a quarter or
It's
randomly?
it's sort of randomly. It's I think I said it was like around once a month, but it's more like how long is a month in this game? Like,
Yeah, right.
let's see. It's 10d10 plus 200.
Well, that sounds right.
So who wants to roll this time?
Me.
Go for it.
What could go wrong? Literally nothing.
Click, 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 click.
Click, 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 click. That's pretty decent. There's a few tens in here.
Above average.
Above average.
It is above average.
So 267. I guess the book does say at the beginning of each chapter, which is
Oh,
probably
okay.
fairish going forward. Even though, like,
But-
I gave you the sum at the end of the last chapter and at the beginning of this chapter because of the time jump. But yeah, so like whenever we finish up a thing, you'll get paid again. You guys
Yay.
are pretty flush with cash anyway.
This is still split 4-way.
No. I would say for now, since Yin hasn't come back to collect his money, you guys are just kind of holding on to it. Should he come back, I mean, you could then pay him. Technically, he is a 1/4 split, but I'm not going to have you guys
1/4 of 1/2.
1/4 of 1/2 of 1/4. But it's fine. I mean, I'm not going to withhold money for a random amount of time. Also, I was going to say he didn't have like a bunch of magic items, but the stuff that you guys found as a group that he was holding on to, maybe he left with you guys. If there's anything on his persons that you're thinking, I know he had like the
He still had the rowboats and the window and the door.
he had all the transportation things, and the gauntlets of ogre power. I don't know if anybody needed that.
Maybe use them for me, I guess.
Yeah, you could do that. What I'll do is instead we won't mess with Yin's character sheet, but if you want to add a gauntlet of ogre power to yours, to one of yours, then that is fine. I don't know. He probably took his. He definitely rode out of town on a steed. He took the horse, and his dogs. I don't know what else he would have taken. I don't know how much of the robe of useful things he took with him. He's probably still wearing the robe.
Probably.
But yeah, if anybody wants, yeah, you can add those gauntlets. So you know, for the first time in a while, I would say the three of you sort of reconvene. Actually, like this payout from Gundren is like one of those things that kind of, just because you guys do, you are doing things now within the town. You know, Satori, you've been having books brought to you. I think maybe like on some of Brand's trips out of town, he's you know, taken some of your money and paid for these books to be shipped back to Phandelver and delivered to the library. You know, some weapon shipments from the Lion Shield Costier have gone to help supply the fledgling militia. But this kind of like payout thing that, you know, Gundren kind of meets you guys at the Stonehill Inn every once in a while, and that's kind of when you guys all get back together. So that's where you guys are currently. You're in the Stonehill Inn, hanging out with Gundren, and he's giving you the your cash monies. Kind of catching up because Gundren gets out of town. He's in the mines a lot, but he's kind of telling you guys about the uptick in goblin nonsense again, which you guys are like, yeah, whatever. Kai's militias run off some goblins occasionally that get near the edge of town. It's kind of just part of being in a frontier town. That's kind of what we work it up to. But then, as things tend to happen, you guys suddenly hear the bell outside. The warning bell that was constructed outside of the new barracks starts to ring to let the town know that there is danger. You guys bust out of the tavern to see Harbin Wester run up to you and then kind of he curls up in like a fetal position almost in front of you. He said, "The goblins are raiding the town again. They're raiding the town." And let's see, I'd say with Sutaru's passive perception at, I think, 15 or higher, I think. Your passive perception's really good.
16.
16, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. You hear there's pockets of fighting. I mean, obviously, you guys kind of see townspeople being chased. The goblins are kind of running sporadically through town, but there does seem to be some spots that are of focus that sounds like there's a little bit more going on. You hear some like crashing and things hitting, and it's a mess. I would say let's see. What do I have? I bet I have something I could put on the board. Numbers. There we go. You hear. So, oh god, they're so small because it's the
Fort
gridded view.
Condor.
Yes, Fort Condor. That seems oddly appropriate for this. God, it's so small because of the grid.
Yeah, the pieces are so tiny, right?
Yeah.
It's because this grid is actually humongous when you look at it. Where are
It's a
we?
big old town. You
Just-
guys are just outside the Stonehill Inn. I should probably put you guys in there.
Downhill. Yeah, you just gotta zoom in.
Bonk. You guys.
Oh, I see a 1 marker.
Yeah, why is there one marker?
These are where you guys are hearing things.
Oh, okay.
You hear a few obvious like concentrations, I'd say. Let's see, what does this do? Wow. Okay, yeah, there's a big one. Let's see. I should place these on the map beforehand.
That's okay.
Oh, should I heal my hit points?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's been
Did you
months.
guys already add the gold too? The 60, it's 66 gold, 7 silver, 5 copper.
Huh?
That from our payout.
How much was it?
66 gold, 7 silver, 5 copper.
Oh, I just added 89 gold
89?
because we were splitting up anyways, but it's fine. Adjust it if you're gonna keep it in a separate area.
I'm just gonna keep track of it and let
67 gold?
66 gold, 7
66.
silver, and 5 copper. I just materialize money out of thin air.
So I'll take 23 way.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep track of a number to give to Jason when he gets back.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. So you hear, these four sort of concentrations. Harbin says, "Yeah, they're all over town. They've started vandalizing the buildings, chasing the people away, and so where do you guys want to go first? How do you want to do this?"
Well, I feel like we're right here, so I'm just gonna whoop
Yeah, yeah.
around as well.
Head straight to the shrine here. As you guys are running up, and kind of as Harbin is saying, yelling at you guys, you see what you immediately identify as goblins. For some reason, the book likes to think like people in town don't know what goblins are, even though like the town's been attacked several times.
Everybody knows what goblins
Yeah, I mean
are.
they're not that uncommon. You see some goblins run off into the shadows behind the houses, and you see Sister Gariel and a young lady named
That's an interesting name.
yeah, it's a great name. It's a terrible name actually.
How do you spell that?
Just like that. Tamara. Young girl named Tamara. You guys sort of recognize her as the daughter that has not come up yet of Tolbin, the owner of the Stonehill Inn. They are like sort of bracing the Shrine of Luck. It was vandalized as by the goblins, and they like took off running. Picture for that. Sometimes there's pictures. No, but I do have an alley, which is fun. Bring you guys over here. Yeah, the goblins ran off between the houses and seemingly out of sight. But yeah, the Sister Gariel and Tamara are struggling to brace the Shrine of Luck up as it what seems to be a large chunk was removed from the pinnacle of like the arch way that it's kind of built into. Sister Gariel sees you guys run over, and she's like, "Give me a hand! Come on, help!" And see Tamara as Sister Gariel's kind of like trying to brace the structure. Tamara is grabbing some like rocks from the road and kind of shoving them in there as best she can. She's kind of small though.
Bran.
Yes.
Mold Earth, help!
Okay. What would you like? How would you like me to mold?
Something to brace this wall. Make another wall, mud wall.
Oh, I'm fine with that. We're okay to just use. Wait, Mold Earth. I think got a. Was that one of the ones that got a new description?
I don't know.
I want to make sure because like prestidigitation, I definitely saw like the description changed.
Yeah, they did change that one a little bit.
Loose earth, instantaneous excavation, move it along deposit. Shape, color, or both to appear on dirt or stone. Spelling words. Oh, okay. I mean, loose earth, I'm moving it, so I guess let me pack it in.
Yeah, I mean, good use of a spell. There's supposed to be like checks to help rebuild this, but I mean, you use magic. That's better than trying to piece this together with rocks. So yeah, it is now stable again. Sister Gariel says, you know, "Thank you so much. This damn goblins took the pinnacle of the archstone there. The people in town call it the Luck Stone because it's the Luck Shrine, but it's it was this beautiful black rock that was at the top of this tower. But for now, you see that the goblins here have taken off. They do seem to be headed for the hills. They kind of smashed and grabbed and left. Nothing else really was busted up here. But if you guys want, you're welcome to make any checks around here if you want.
Perception or investigation check?
Survival for footprints.
Yeah, you can do survival. You can do perception to look around.
Ooh, I
You
perceive.
can
What?
talk to
What I
people,
perceive?
too. Yeah. You perceive. Yeah, looking around. You guys are trying to assess, like exactly like what was taken and like where they kind of went off to. With just a straight perception check, you don't see much, but like in terms of that you might have got from like a good survival roll, like footsteps and stuff. But you do see that there is a small axe that was dropped, probably. It seems kind of it doesn't look like it looks like a goblin axe. It's not like a typical like something a villager would have been using. You can give me a intelligence check. Anybody wants to investigate the history or investigation for the runes on this strange axe.
Yeah, history. Oh,
+5.
no.
Wow, you suck.
I know, right?
Actually, I'll give you
+5 and that
I'll
was
give you
terrible.
advantage on this roll.
Oh, that wasn't much better.
Not much better.
Well, I mean, doesn't she have passive? Or there's no passive for these checks.
Let's see. What's your passive?
I don't actually know how that
Passive
works.
investigation is also 12. So about the same, but you don't know much. Let's see. You recognize that this axe is God, what are they? Hold on. It's you're not sure, but they it almost looks dwarvish, but not quite. Is what you get.
We turn to the sister tomorrow and just say, "Hey, did you see what happened?"
They they kind of recount they were both here praying. They're doing their morning prayer to Mora, luck god. Trilena was here with them. She ran off after them, but has since you guys see her. She's back kind of near the Stonehill Inn after having lost their trail. Trilena is Tamara's mother and the wife of Tolbin. And she also kind of walks up to you guys at this point, and they kind of recount that they were just kind of doing their weekly offering, and they heard shrill voices and looked up, and suddenly these 3 goblins were prying away at the stone at the peak of the archway, and ripped it out, and some of the stones started falling down on them. Gariel kind of tried to brace the shrine. Trilena tried to chase after the goblins to no avail. Kind of just chased them through the alleyway, and then they were gone. And Tamara kind of tried to help repiece the piece of the shrine as she could, but yeah, they didn't see much else. Just a bunch of asshole goblins.
Do you know what they were looking for?
Or which direction they went?
Yeah, they tell you they ran up kind of in between the alley and between Sister Gariel's home, and just kind of took off straight north, and just kind of kept going. It's strange. I don't know if their purpose was to just destroy the shrine. Like I said, they ripped out the luck stone there at the top and took off.
Can I do an insight check to see if they're telling the truth of that's all they know about it?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my god. That was a
You
natural
have
one.
no idea.
I can't tell that they're lying or not.
They're telling the truth. They could be telling you that rainbows are falling from the goblin skies, and you believe that too.
Alright, well, I deferred. What do you think we should do, guys?
Let's head towards the alleyway, I think.
First of all, is the archway stable from this mold earth?
Yeah, you see, it's kind of filled in the gaps, almost like some masonry work, kind of, and it's hard to get for them to get that top part where that missing stones were, but it's sort of kind of collapsed in, and you've kind of solidified it in sort of a new arch that's slightly lower. But yeah, the shrine itself is now stable. Sister Gariel's kind of just evaluating it. You guys can continue to try to pursue these goblins. You do hear shouting in the distance, though, as there are still other things happening throughout the rest of town as well.
No.
Sister
I
Gariel, we're gonna go take a look at something else. Get somebody to go fix that arch. This magic only lasts an hour. But we'll be back.
Says that should be good enough. Thank you very much. And you guys run off. Which direction do you want to head?
Let's head towards the sound. I feel like that makes the most sense. If there are people actively in trouble right now, we should probably help them before we go chasing after goblins.
Sure. So you guys investigated one. There's some stuff happening near Barthen's, things near the down towards the Sleepy Giant, and towards the Miners' Exchange as well.
I think let's head towards Barthen's. Because in terms of people, the Phandelver Miners' Exchange should theoretically be not as crowded as the other parts of town, especially around the taverns and stuff. So
Sure.
Plus, they're much closer to the weapon shop, so in theory they could defend themselves.
true.
I'd say around this time as well, as you guys are kind of evaluating, four of the militiamen run up to Kaya and like, "Orders, sir," and they give you a little salute as they run up. You see in the distance that two of the other ones that haven't run up for orders are actively like chasing goblins around the outskirts of town. They're kind of like, they see a single goblin peel off and they chase them away, which seems to be effective for the most part for these random periphery goblins.
Sorry, which area were we going to first?
You guys
heading to
sound like
2.
you're headed to Barthen's.
The number 2
Okay.
marker.
I'll send those 2 down to the Miners Exchange.
Awesome. Yes. They give you a quick salute and they take off down towards the Miners Exchange. And you guys head over to Barthen's. As you run up, you hear that the sound is kind of coming from the back, kind of behind the shop.
Gonna casually whisper to Kaya, those guys look real green. Are they gonna be okay?
Yeah, it's just goblins.
Hey!
Where is that? Oh, there was a picture of the shrine. I'll show you the shrine real quick before we move on.
Oh.
Oh, a little shrine.
Yeah, Molding Earth would totally keep this together.
Yeah. Doesn't want to load for me. Anyways,
Not really what I want to call a shrine.
it's a very
It's mostly just a pile of rocks.
it's basically just rocks. And you guys run around the back of Barthen's, and you see what is an old well that hasn't been in service, but has clearly just been destroyed. There's a teenage halfling that you guys might recognize as Ander. He's one of the folks that work at Barthen's Exchange. I think you guys met him when you first came into town. He's probably seen you guys around town quite a bit. It's one of the clerks. He's staring at the well. He's kind of looking down into it as you guys walk up.
Hey, did you see any gobos go this way?
Yeah, he turns to you and he's like, "Oh yeah, they wrecked the well, and one of them he yelled like back to the rest, and then they jumped down into the well. They took some of the mechanism, like there used to be like a winch, like with the bucket and stuff, and like they busted up the mechanism and took pieces of it with them, and then they climbed down the well."
Is anybody injured? I don't know.
It's like, no, I
Not in the well.
I heard, as soon as I heard them busting things up, I ran out here and I shouted at them, and they just hopped down the well. Let's see. Again, Sutara, with your passive perception, you hear some goblin sounds, but you also hear like a deeper groaning sound from the well as well.
I'm gonna run over and just look down into the well. Can I see anything? What would I be rolling?
Let's see.
You also have a light cantrip, don't you?
I do.
Cast it on a brick
on a
and
rock.
throw it in.
Throw it in.
Absolutely.
It's fine.
You do that, and as
Okay.
it crashes to the bottom, you hear a small splash. It's mostly a dry well, but there's it was a functioning well at one point, wet down there. You see, you just barely make out a couple figures dash away, and one looks up back at you, sticks its tongue out, and then it also dashes away. It's about 20 feet down, which you kind of discern from dropping the brick.
Okay. Well, this is going to suck. How do we get down there? Jump, I guess.
We have rope.
That's right. We bought rope ages ago.
You guys
So
do
much
have
rope.
rope.
But what's the fun in that? Do you still have your flask, Sutara? Not Sutara.
do.
Wait, are you?
Yeah,
Sutara?
I have
Sutara.
it. What? It's on. What? Yeah.
I couldn't remember your character name. Go ahead and toss that water in. We're gonna ride our way down.
Alright.
What?
Where's my decanter?
I'm gonna shape some. I'm gonna shape some water.
Okay, this is wild.
Geyser!
But do it, yes. Please do.
Wait, also, wait. Are you gonna fit in this?
Yep.
What?
Are you gonna fit in this, or do we need to pop this well a little bit more?
He's normal
yeah.
sized. He's normal
Be fine.
sized.
He's basically normal sized. You're all very
like
tall, but he's much taller.
He's slightly taller.
Yeah.
No, he's only like 8 feet tall,
Yeah, he's only 8 feet.
right?
He's not
I-
much
I-
wider than you guys, so
I'm thinking like Hagrid compared to Harry Potter. By the way,
Actually, that's
sir, I
fair.
found this book. It's called Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Here you go. You're welcome.
it's more like
eyes light
Shaq
up in
and Harry
excitement.
Potter. You guys are walking around with a very large built basketball player or something.
No, it's okay. Legit, I was thinking Hagrid this entire time.
He's just
Okay.
I mean, Shaq
like
and
a
Hagrid are
tall,
probably
muscular
pretty
man, essentially.
comparable in terms of largeness.
Whatever. Flow the geysers.
Okay, I already did.
Yes.
Like 3
okay.
times.
Yes, guys.
All
You
right.
guys are riding a wave.
Yeah, we're shaping into a slide, and
It's
the water's pushed us in. Nobody jumped. It's just we're gonna go.
awesome. Yeah, you guys hurry down to the bottom of the well here. Let's see. Is this not the DM map? Why wouldn't they give me the DM map? Anyways. Yeah, it's dark down here, but you guys all have
I
vision.
like cantrip myself.
Yeah.
We can all see in here.
Kaya. Wait, does Kaya have dark vision now?
She's got
He's got
goggles.
goggles.
Oh,
Helps
okay.
out a lot.
In which case, then I guess we don't need a light cantrip that's giving away our position.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, you did ride a wave down here. There's a lot of water that settles at the bottom of this well. You guys.
Or else I didn't have to cast geyser.
Yes, I did.
You guys
They were softer
look
spells.
up towards the north, where the last
There
of the
are.
goblin gives you a little bye bye, and he waves at you, and he smashes a support beam with his hammer, and the path to the north collapses on the well. They have taken off in that direction. But the low groan that you guys heard, and now that you're down here, the incredible stench immediately clues you into the large Otug behind you, and it lashes out towards you guys. You can go ahead and roll initiative.
What are we fighting?
It's an Otug.
Question.
A mouth with a lot of teeth.
Can you spell that?
Yeah, I can. Otyugh. An Otug.
Oh, huh. Interesting.
It does. You guys hear in your mind all at once, food. It, for some reason, does have telepathy, and it's not incredibly smart, but it has telepathy for some reason. Yeah, you guys are in combat.
I am super sad. I had something called Common Emotions. It's now marked as Legacy, but it also is marked only for humans.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if the new calm emotions. I can look at spells.
Yeah, I updated my spells, but this is part of my sorcerer origin.
The new one does say humanoid creatures as well.
And I assume that that's not what we have here.
Yeah, it's not humanoid. I mean, you could try to do something else to. I mean, if before combat, if you want to like try to do something else to pacify this thing. But yeah, the disturbance. It seems to be kind of sitting on like a large pile of like refuse and bones and stuff. It's sits down. This is kind of its lair.
Can I use the Sorcerer's Origin for telepathic speech to it and just say, "Hello, friend"?
Yeah, it goes, friend.
I mean, if it can speak to us as food, I think that should open a channel to be able to talk to it. Yes, friend, not food.
Where food?
Who just left? We go get. You wait here.
Okay, give me
That
a what is that?
Animal handling?
You can give me animal handling or
Persuasion?
Persuasion is much stronger. Let's go with that.
It's not deception. We're not lying.
I'm not lying.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring you some goblins.
Yeah, eat the goblins.
Maybe it can help us.
Oh yeah,
North.
you want cum?
Wow.
Wait, can he fit? Cause
No, we don't want to have to control this thing.
It's fine.
yeah, you wait here. You wait here.
Join hunt.
Yeah, it. I mean that you were pretty convincing. It sits back down on its haunches, and you're not sure that it really understands like that you're going to go like that. Those things. It didn't necessarily see the goblins. Like it might have been like asleep or something. Basically, the disturbance of like the collapse and you guys riding in here on the wave.
Is what woke it up.
Yeah, it kind of woke it up, or that's when it started noticing things were happening. But
Yeah, as I picture is when talking with speech, I am conveying a certain amount of emotion in the telepathic connection.
yeah, I think, and it's picking up probably more on your emotions than other things. But it seems at least willing to wait.
Okay, Brand, mold earth.
I
Please
can't
and thank you.
They were meant to be social things.
You guys are basically
Okay.
using Brand as like an elevator and stuff. This is fine.
Let me
Perfect.
just pop a hole over here. Thin out the dirt here and shift away all the rocks.
Do you want some water?
Do I lose this initiative roll?
I
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
want to attack, then I'll give you the initiative roll. But
No, it's fine.
don't-
Oh, I mean,
It was-
we
it was
could
a good
we
dish.
could have lied to it. I wasn't
No.
lying to it, but you guys could.
That's
Make
not
me
going
a
to
liar.
attack us. There's no point in attacking it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you talked
It's
your
not
way
gonna
out of
happen.
it for now.
He may follow us if he thinks we're taking too long.
I mean, that's fine too.
It's a
As
problem
long as he's
for
the
later,
goblins.
you.
Yeah, correct.
Also, if
may
we just
sandwich
defeated
us.
a goblin, then we don't have to fight any.
Like, okay,
Also
I
correct.
leave it to you to hold a goblin, just in case
Okay.
it comes back on us.
I shall.
Okay. So that being said, I pop a hole,
Perfect. Out we go.
assuming that we can pop a hole
Yeah,
here.
you
Zoomies.
you move enough rocks and stuff away that you guys are able to clear out this this blockage here. You know, the little conversation and the time it took for you to clear out the tunnel a little bit has given the goblins a bit of a head start on you, but yeah, you're able to there's a sort of long tunnel beyond it.
Let's go. Charging down the tunnel.
Yeah, you guys head down this tunnel. It goes for probably about 2 miles. It's
Oh.
it's a long kind of, not super windy, but windy enough. And you guys eventually, let's see, find the stuff, the good stuff. Doot, 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 doot. Yeah, so you guys eventually find this this tunnel ends, and it drops you off in sort of a mountainous region. Let's see. Give me somebody give me a survival check. You come out at the end of this tunnel. It doesn't lead like into any specific place. Like, you come out of this and you're just sort of in these foothills of these mountains here. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing like a valley. You're kind of up on a hill a little bit. There's a valley in front of you and some like some mountainous areas around you. I don't think that's good enough to pick up on the trail, the 7 or a 14. I think give me, anybody who wants can give me a, trying to see if there's a better thing. Give me a nature check. Take nature or a perception at a higher DC. Nature's good. Okay, that's good on nature. And good on perception. Wonderful. Sutara, you've been studying this area. You're not far from Phandelver. You know enough from your books and your research to know about where you are, that you can later probably find this general area on a map.
Yay.
But I think for now, that's all you're going to get. You've kind of lost the trail. It's opened up into this sort of wilderness area, and you don't see a way. You don't see where those goblins have gone off to.
Okay. I'm guessing that there's nowhere in the area that we know of as a goblin camp, then?
Not specifically. No, you with your research, like goblin camps themselves, are tend to not be things that are written in history books or even like surveys so much because they're almost nomadic. Not truly nomadic, but like to the point where like they set up camp and then like a year or so later, the tribe is wiped out, or another tribe comes in and takes them over, and then like it moves and changes. So they put down, they build up these camps and stuff, but they're just camps. They're not towns. They're not cities, so they're not really
Right.
built up like that, and it's not really something that would have come up in your research. But
Okay.
but yeah, these goblins have taken off. I would say that you guys have gotten a couple glimpses of these goblins. You're pretty familiar with the Kragmaw goblins, the way they dress, the way they, the Kragmaws would shave their teeth down into points to give them craggly maws. These do not appear to be that way, and I would say with you guys chasing them down here and seeing them smash that, I'd say you saw as he smashed that that support beam. You saw a little bit of green magic envelop his weapon as he smashed it into the support beam. So these goblins are
These
they're
bitches
not
again.
they're not Kragmaw. You know that much. So yeah, you guys are a little ways away from town now. You just gonna head back through the tunnel?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys travel back. It's been about an hour out, and that's a pretty good time, honestly, for 4 miles. You guys, it's probably been like an hour and a half. You guys come back. Somebody give me a luck check. Straight D20. I'd say Brand, give me a luck check, actually.
No, let's go into the. Should I?
Yeah, it was Brand who convinced the Autug to wait. I want to see if
Oh my
the
god.
Autug is asleep. If he got bored of waiting.
Oh no.
I swear to God.
You guys come back into the tunnel and it goes, food.
Oh, right.
Damn it. Again, telepathic speech. Food gone.
Mm.
Foodware.
Mm.
Down
Food.
tunnel. Go chase.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
give me a persuasion.
You mean
Persuasion or deception?
deception?
I mean, I don't know. It did go that way.
Yeah,
if your
but
Oh my
intent
god,
is-
wait, I want
Yeah.
persuasion.
Oh my god.
If your intent is that the goblins were food, then it's not really deception. But
I'll live by this rule.
uh,
Although, I'm just gonna see, but this isn't. Oh my god, I rolled it again! It's a 2 again!
Oh
it's
my
impressive.
god.
These are impressive rolls.
Alright, so I suck at lying.
It approaches you guys in the tunnel. It's trying to see down the tunnel. Let me see. I'll give you one more chance to persuade it.
Yes, down there.
Yeah, this is the tunnel that it uses to go in and out of this lair. The goblins had closed it in and you reopened it. So yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, you guys. It's happy that you reopened the tunnel, and it's gonna check down the tunnel for its food, and it trots off down the tunnel.
Run away! Turn and run. Turn tail and run.
Yeah,
There's not enough water here, so you got a geyser again so that we can make stairs out of this shit.
you guys.
Oh wait, Kai, you've got an arrow. Just arrow a rope up.
You guys, as you guys return to the center of this, you see that a rope has been lowered down sometime after you guys left. Ander was kind of waiting for you guys to come back, and it's been a while, so he tied off a rope and has stopped watching over the well.
Oh.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, you guys climb back up. You're back in larger Phandelver here. I'm gonna say it's been a couple hours. I don't think. Things have seemed to have calmed down a bit. As you guys come back out, Ander comes back out from Barthen's. It's like, oh wow, you guys are back. You didn't come back up for a while. I wasn't sure what happened.
Yeah, well, we were chasing some goblins down a tunnel, and they got away from us. Those bitches.
Did you figure out
you
why
know?
they did
Did
this?
you know that there was a tunnel down there?
I've never gone down the well myself. I don't know. It's that's that well's not been in use for a while now. The water that came out of it, it was like slick. Like how like when the rainwater has like a rainbowy kind of sheen to it, and it's not good to drink. It's the water out of there
Because
always kind of looked
animal
like that.
poop. So, can you think of anywhere around town where the water might have come from, or where this well would have led?
It's like nah, that's an old well, and we always use one of the clean wells close to the center of town.
You are a useless child. Let me just mold some earth and close this well on the top, because also, by the way, there is an animal down there. And it's looking for food. So don't let anybody in. Let me shut this thing closed. And then I walk away.
Yeah.
You guys can continue talking with them. What happened? I'm not paying attention anymore. I'm dealing with the well.
You guys, I mean, what do you can? I think as you guys do this, do head back out. Probably some of the militiamen run up to you guys, and they make their report. They were able to help down at the miners' exchange. They saw goblins had vandalized the building. When they got there, some of the miners were again trying to prop up this. Like they took like a cornerstone out of the building. They put up wood beams and they braced the exchange up, and the townspeople have spent some time propping that up and stabilizing it so it won't fall. And they said, there was other reports around town, nothing too crazy. They say at the Sleeping Giant Tavern, Grista, the barmaid, chased off some goblins that were in that area.
Sorry, kid. Did you say that they took a stone?
It's like they took a they took the the wheel. It's like a it's
No, not from the well, from the other places in town.
Yeah, they did. They took a cornerstone from the shrine and they took a cornerstone from this building. But don't you think that might just be because it's the easiest way to collapse the building?
What if they're like looking for specific stones? I don't know. I'm thinking more magic than mundane.
Hmm. Is there anything special about these stones that they took?
let's see. One of the militiamen says, he's like, they did take the cornerstone from the miners' exchange. It was when it was laid in, it was they put it in as like a large black, like obsidian colored stone.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean it's a sizable, like probably like a 30-pound cornerstone rock. That was supposed to, people thought it brought them luck. That in the exchange there. It kind of looked, it kind of resembled the luck stone in the Tamora shrine as well. So
Hmm. Hmm. Brand is
You
on
say
something.
you say a wheel was taken from this well. Nothing else in this area that you know of is missing?
not not that I know of. Um, every it's. I mean that well's always been weird, and the water's always been weird from there. Uh, Sickly looking water. Uh, I don't know why they would mess with that. I don't
Can
know.
I go on, Citron?
I was gonna say, was the wheel also made of a black stone, or the well? Or do you
Says,
think that was just their escape?
I mean, it was kind of black, yeah.
This child. Can I do an Arcana check just to feel the area to see if there's any lingering, I don't know, sentiment as this wheel was taken, even though it's been several hours?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, fuck off, game. Look, I'm really tired from my trip. I'm just not perceiving very much. I just got back into town. I don't know what to tell you.
We don't perceive.
Yeah, so critical fail.
Yeah.
I know nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing strange about any of this, as far as you can tell. Uh, one of the militiamen says, we were just about to head over to Grista's place and see if any damage was done to the Bostonians now.
Bostonians.
It's fine. It all makes sense to me right now. Oh my gosh. Kai, do you have anything you want to do, or shall we head to the inn?
Nah.
Alright, to the inn we go.
You going to the inn, or are you going to the Sleeping Giant?
Oh wait, I don't know. Whatever we were talking about.
Yeah, the Sleeping Giant is where Grista
It's the
is.
tavern,
Yeah,
right?
the other tavern.
That's the seedy one
It's
though.
the seedy one.
Yeah, the CD one.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, you guys wander over to the Sleeping Giant. I feel like I had a Sleeping Giant somewhere. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, you guys head in. Head into the Sleeping Giant. There is lots of damage as you guys walk in. Grista, the half-orc barmaid, is cleaning off her. It's like the end of like a poorly made broom.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
So these goblins are children.
yeah, I mean they act like children. And it's not great. It really doesn't feel good when you think about it too long. So don't think about it too long. Because as you see this writing and think that this is like something a child would do, you see Grista cleaning off the end of a like essentially a poorly made broom that she had fashioned into a spear at some point prior to this, and there's a dead goblin in the corner of the bar.
Oh my god, we can feed that to the toss that into the well.
We already closed up the well.
I'll open it, Kaya, grab it, and put it in your bag.
Wow.
I'm glad you guys can see this because it's not showing up for mine. But yeah, Grista walks over to you guys and says, "Ah, there's the heroes. About time you showed up."
Listen, there's a thing down there. It's unspeakable. We can't talk about it. Also, hi. Also, I really need beer.
Wow.
She points you over to the smashed up bar. Behind the bar, there's a purplish tiefling tending the bar. She walks up and she says, "This one's on the house," and she fills up a tankard, and she goes to she fills it up, goes to tap it against the counter. She kind of taps it towards the area that is smashed up, and then sheepishly looks away and just kind of hands it over to you.
Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. Here, Sutar, you grab this. I'm going down to the basement. I'm gonna grab another cask. I'll be right back.
Wow.
Wonderful.
No, walk away. I wonder, just real quickly, Tanner, are you two zoomed out or in? Because you were using the grid map.
Oh yeah, I am. Thank you. I was like, I can't see
I don't know.
anything. Yes. Zors.
So it's not. There's no vowel in the middle
Yeah,
word. But yeah, I'll be back. I'm going down to the cellar. We're gonna grab another cask.
yeah. Brand heads down to the cellar. The tiefling fills 2 more glasses for the other 2 of you. Let's see who else is here. There's you look around the bar. There's a few more people here. Obviously, Grista's cleaning up. She's looking up the chimney. And that's kind of in the center of this place. There's a bard here who's kind of fiddling a tune in the corner, and the dwarven scholar Gwyn Orsong is also walking around, kind of taking in the destruction. She walks over to the tiefling and says, "Wheel of Fortune, I'll take one as well." And Wheel of Fortune turns around, gets her one, goes to kind of tap it, and then thinks better of herself and hands Gwyn the tankard. Gwyn, being a dwarvish woman, downs it quickly and hands her the cup back. Says, she turns to you guys and says, "It's been a crazy day, huh?"
Yeah, no kidding. I am really confused though. So, when we were checking out some of the other buildings that got hit, someone mentioned that the cornerstones that were taken from the Shrine of Luck and the Phandelver Miners Exchange were both black. Like special looking stones. Does that ring a bell to you at all? Does that mean anything?
Gwyn takes a second and thinks. goes into sort of like a kind of lost in thought expression. And the barmaid, Wheel of Fortune, leans over. She says, "Do you say they're black stones?"
That is what I heard, but I haven't seen them myself.
She's like, that's so strange. Right here, and she points at the smashed area of the bar that you can see there. She's like, we used to have this strange, like blackish. It's, I mean, not a cornerstone. It's not like it wasn't a big thing, but there was embedded in the bar here was this this black stone that we would tap the beers on, and it was supposed to be good luck. You know, the people around here say that it's supposed to be the petrified horn of this giant, but I don't even think giants have horns. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's where the sleeping giant inn, you know, it's where it gets its name, was from the sleeping giant. But I don't think giants have horns. And she kind of looks over at Kaya.
I don't know. Who could we ask about it? Would Harbin know more about this? Who could we ask that might have some information about the town?
Harbin,
Or is there anything?
you say Harbin's name, and Grista lets out a big. She's taking her broom now and sticking it up the chimney, and like with the pokey end, and she's like kind of stabbing up the chimney as you guys talk.
I mean, does anyone know anything about these stones? Anything else about where they came from?
Should I do it? Let's see. Should I just use perception?
You give me a perception check. What are you looking for?
Or not perception. Looking at the stones.
Well, we can't see any of the stones. They're all gone.
Oh, they're all gone.
They've all been taken.
What would I use on this? I don't even.
You know what? Why don't we go ask Sister Gariel? I wonder if she has any information.
Yeah, you guys can go ask Gariel. Is Bran still in the cellar looking for beer?
At this point, Brandel's entire body is probably inside a barrel, and he's presumably drowning, literally, in beer.
Listen, I've helped myself to a cask before we came back up.
And your
Incidentally-
2 constitution has caused you to be upside down drunk inside of a barrel.
Incidentally, my wherewithal, I think, has improved over these few months. That said, I have come back up. I did overhear the comment of the lady who was talking about Kaya. In my mind, I was thinking, that's a bit racist. He's just big-boned.
Wow.
But
She's now like touching, like absentmindedly touching her own horns, thinking if they would look the same if they were embedded in the bar, maybe. No.
Tiefling horns are tiny.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're
She
not.
has
not necessarily.
Let me see. I think I don't have like a picture of her, but I have like a token.
Oh, yeah, her horns are not small.
I don't know. It looks like the tavern behind her is on fire, but
It's lit. As I come back up, can I do another Arcana check in here?
yeah.
Just to see if there's any,
This Grista's
I don't know, lingering
too
sentiment.
sexy. I tried to get a less sexy Grista.
Oh my God.
Oh
They're
my
like,
God.
no. Listen,
Not allowed.
we know how. we know how.
We
AI
know what kind of
generators work.
orc ladies.
We're making one kind of woman. That's it. But yeah. She-Hulk. You guys didn't know that the bartender was also She-Hulk.
Who I have it on good authority is also an attorney.
There
How
you go.
could they say that this bar sucks with that kind of barkeeper?
Yeah, right?
I know, right? They don't know much. Let's see. As you guys are, wait, what are you guys doing? You told me what you're doing.
I'm checking the air for
Oh,
any
right.
remnant magic
You,
before we do anything else.
yeah. Give me. Did you do a check? Let me see. Arcana. Yeah, 13.
Yeah.
You kind of get these same wisps. It feels like. Actually, go ahead and I'm going to give you advantage on this roll. Yeah, good check. You definitely feel there is a connection to some of like you almost see green trails that kind of hang around the bar, and then the trails kind of lead off up into the chimney where Grist had chased it. One of the trails ends at the dead goblin in the corner that Grista has removed from her makeshift pike, and the other ones kind of go up the chimney.
Okay. Well, I thought I was feeling Sutaru for a second there, but this cask of wine, not wine, this cask of ale is really starting to kick in. I'm seeing more than what I thought. Also, what's going on in that chimney?
Grista says, I mean, a while ago I chased off some of these little buggers. God, why can't I select that? Why can't select this thing? Yeah, whatever. Not important. I was trying to move it away, but for some reason it won't let me move it anymore. I chased some of those buggers up the chimney there. But I don't know. I've kind of kept an eye on the outside. Obviously, we've been cleaning up a little bit, but I didn't see where they ran off to.
Did they go up that chimney?
They did. They ran up the chimney.
Does that chimney go anywhere besides outside?
Just goes to the roof.
Sounds like we're going up on the roof. How do we get up there? Ladder? Can we borrow a ladder?
It's like, yeah.
If we're gonna short rest in some way, I'm just gonna cast a spell and Misty Step up there.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, you Misty Step to the roof. Doot. Open my
Almost
stuff.
fall off because the ale is really starting to kick in now. Oh, okay. So we have a rooftop vision.
There is a roof.
It's so random.
Doot. Let's see. Yeah. Brand, you teleport just up the chimney. As soon as
Almost fall in.
As soon as you pop out, you see
Oh, fuck me.
Oh boy.
3 weird goblins. They turn to you, hiss. One of them is holding a black stone in its hands, and they lunge out at you. Please roll initiative.
And as I roll initiative, I am shouting down this chimney, "You fuckers didn't check to see if they left!"
Oh my god. I
Oh,
She told you she
roll
didn't see
my
them
eyes
leave.
and sigh and
yeah,
resume grabbing a ladder.
Go find some ladders. Jesus Christ.
Let's see.
Almost said we could borrow one.
Yeah.
Theoretically, there's a
There
ladder
is,
in here.
As you guys inside the bar, you hear Bran screaming.
Jesus Christ.
kind
You
of starting to
asshole!
piece together the back what's happening. Grista says, if you go out the back, you can run up there. There's a log pile, and there's some ladders out the back.
Okay. Thank you. Here we go. And I rush out the door.
Yeah. So you headed out the back, right?
Yes.
You pop out here. I assume Kai's gonna follow. You guys can also roll up some damage. What is appropriate? Is it?
Am I technically ambushed here? Oh my
Wow.
god.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
This music.
This cyber is gonna punch you in the face. Yeah, it. Boop, boop, boop.
This
It comes over and he's going to. And he doesn't mess around. He's gonna swing at you. 20 to hit.
Oh my god.
That'll hit.
That'll hit.
You're going to die
It
before you even
raises
get up there.
this. But it's scimitar. As he raises it up, it has a greenish glow to it, and it will deal 8 psychic damage to you. And you must subtract 1d4 from your next attack roll or saving throw. You make before the end of the goblin's next turn. And unfortunately for you, this guy has multi-attack. Does 15 hit?
15 does
15
hit.
does
Wait,
hit.
my armor class is 15. Yeah, okay, so does hit.
Does hit. 10 more.
And all.
And
And
in that moment, can I still do an Arcana check to see if I understand what this green energy is now that I'm seeing it on my skin?
yeah, give me Arcana check. It'll also be your turn. This will be your free action here.
Oh, I want to do things. I want to defend myself.
No, this is I'm giving you the check as a free action, but it's also your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you as the blade makes contact with you, you feel like a pulse in your mind. This magic feels familiar to you. It's definitely feels aberrant in nature, but not like yours. But definitely it's ancient and deep and powerful magic, and definitely maybe a little otherworldly as well.
Okay. I'm gonna shout to that goblin. Where did you get that blade?
It says, "Let me show you."
Wow.
Okay, you
he's-
bitch.
Yeah,
But
but it's your turn, so he's not gonna show you yet.
God damn it.
Yet.
Each square is 5 feet or 10 feet.
5.
5.
If I go around to his behind and into the middle here, which I understand is a precarious position to be in, but
Yeah, you won't.
that doesn't provoke opportunity.
No, not if you, because you can't go through him. But if you go like boop, boop, boop,
Yeah.
this
So,
way,
yeah.
you will enter and not exit anybody's melee here. Because this guy's actually kind
Okay.
of like more in this space here.
Because I assume the Griska's not gonna be happy if I rain a fireball down
I mean,
onto her rooftop.
that certainly would cause some damage.
I'm gonna assume that Arms of Hadar does not cause the same kind of chaos.
Comes up from the ground, right? So it should be okay.
Yeah, it's
It erupts from him.
Oh. Is it?
yeah from you and that. Yeah, it says from
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a point blank AOE.
And it's it's magic that is dismissible as opposed to like fire that has to be put out.
It's not. I'm not looking at Hungers of Hadar because I want my allies to eventually be able to come up here. Like that. That's not this. This is not the spell I was looking at. I was looking at Arms of Hadar, which I thought was just a point blank and it goes away.
It's
At
instantaneous.
least it did in Baldur's. Yeah. Okay, then I want to upspell Arms of Hadar as a 3rd level spell.
Ooh.
No, I'm in danger.
Love to
There's
see
two other
it.
things in there.
No,
Not.
I love it.
Okay, so just we're gonna wait. Can I still? Oh no, this is AOE.
Yeah, everything within 10 feet, which
No, I
would
was
hit
trying to.
all these guys.
I'm trying to think if I can meta magic this as well.
Um, like to
And I don't
twin
think I
spell.
can't twin it. Yeah, I can't twin it because it's not targeting.
Yeah.
But maybe I can I quicken? Well, let's deal with the first spell first. So Hadar, and it is a strength saving throw. Did I roll damage first, or
Let's see. It's
see if they save?
strength saving. I'll just run their strength. Wow, surprisingly low strength for these guys.
Perfect. Perfect. One more.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, they all failed.
Nailed it.
All right, I'm gonna roll my damage.
15 necrotic. Let me see if these guys have any.
And they cannot take reactions, so I am safe from. I can run out of melee
You can
range.
run out of melee range. You can run for your life. That's a great spell.
Run to the
Great
edge.
idea.
My 2 more strikes.
Just jump off the roof into the hay bales like Ezio.
What was that? 1, 2, 3. I can move what, 6 tiles?
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4. And if it's diagonal, then just we're gonna jump
Yeah.
up to the edge here.
Yeah, that's
5,
about as far as you get.
10, 15.
Because remember, he did move
5.
around the goblin to position
Yeah,
himself.
that's what I was saying is if
5.
it can be diagonal.
I could probably just catch him.
That was the path I was looking at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When somewhere thereabouts.
Should
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so damage done. Just shouting, "Get your asses up here!" What the fuck?
did roll initiative before I came inside. Do you want to use that, or do you want me to roll it?
Oh.
Or are we waiting for the round to resolve?
I'd say you guys probably come in after this round, but
Okay.
Oh wait, I didn't use my bonus action, right?
Nope.
I am also gonna take a potion of healing.
smart.
So I will use a. This. It's 2d4 plus 2. Wait, do I have a lesser one? No. Okay, that's all I've got. So 2d4. Wheat.
Wow.
So that's 10 healing.
Okay, very nice.
Alright, with that I end my turn.
Okay. This guy's gonna come down here and he's gonna swing at you. He doesn't have a weapon. He's gonna punch you right in the face.
Wow.
Oh, that was so weird. I clicked the wrong thing. Ignore the damage because that wasn't enough to hit you.
Thank God.
But he does get to make 2 unarmed strikes. That wasn't enough either.
Thank God. Not the only one who's drunk up here.
The other one
I think
looks
you
at
just
you.
drank an entire barrel.
He comes right up here, and I need you to make a DC 13 strength save.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
About to get grappled.
Oh, thank God.
You make it. A burst of force comes forward from him and hits you
God,
square in the
you
chest. You slide back a couple inches, but you
shit.
stay on your feet. And that is his turn. You guys can enter the initiative.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is fine. This is fine.
I have no initiative. I'm just standing here, staring up at the roof and enjoying the show.
You just hear noises coming from everywhere.
I hear this music playing in my head.
You know what would have made more sense? Instead of quaffing that pot, I should have Misty step back down.
Let me check something. Do. Let's see. He's going to he is going to attempt to charm you, Brand.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Send a game log. Oh no, that's Dissonant Whispers. That's the wrong one. Why?
I was like, I have that spell.
God. It's like when I scroll over to it, it changes to a different spell. Let's see. Let's see. So what is the saving roll? I think it's just his.
This
Wisdom
is
saving
wisdom
throw.
save.
And it's his thing, so DC 15. You do have advantage on this because you are an elf.
Okay. Wisdom advantage. It's a It's a -1, by the way. Okay.
Okay,
Thank
you
God.
got it. He goes, "Wah!" And then he's going to cast Dissonant Whispers on you.
Okay, so Kai, this is just like Kaya's charm person in Baldur's Gate. Did you land that once before you what do you call it? You changed the roles?
Was
Um,
I remember the prison area of the tower. I think you tried the CC like a bunch of times and it kept failing. You're like, this is stupid, and now we're gonna get rid of it.
I do remember that.
yeah, so you definitely got the that save as well.
Oh, is that the same
Oh
roll?
no, no, sorry, I saw the last roll. Go ahead and roll a new one. It condensed, and I thought it was a different one. Oh yeah,
All
you definitely
right.
got that one too. Yeah, he's like he just hisses at you, and it's Kai's turn. Now you guys gotta
It
find your way up.
still half damage, right?
So I failed save. Successful save, it takes half damage. Yes, that's right. Doesn't have to move away. Half of 9, 5.
Okay.
What do these do? Never know what these things do. Oh, I'm just like killing him.
Perfect.
Oops.
Keep doing that.
This
I
is
was like,
great.
what do these buttons do? Oh, it's like murdering this guy. So weird. I mean, he rolled a psychic damage attack, and then you hit like the damage button below it. I guess those are damage buttons, and it killed the person who cast the spell.
Huh?
Okay, I don't know. Whatever. I guess because I rolled it out of
Me.
that. Anyways, Kai's up.
okay. How tall is this roof? Can I just jump up?
You know, I would say that lower roof is probably 10. You can give me like a DC 10 athletics check to just jump right up. Otherwise, there's a ladder to the side there that you can move, and a wood pile that I think you could climb up.
I'll be real sad if I fail this athletics check because I have a +6.
That would be not great.
Don't jinx it.
Okay.
You did it. Yeah, you can pop up next to him.
Oh, button. And then I'll move here.
I won't make you guys listen to slideshow part 2 any longer.
I'm going to attack this Goblin Psy Commander.
Yeah. The big guy.
Let's see. Actually, you know what? Before I do that. Actually, confused. Because I just got my second attack, extra attack is special. Okay. Special, can I just use all of those? Is there a limitation on
Special
actions?
Special actions. You know, I don't think that there's limitations if it's not one of the things that falls within the action economy.
Action and bonus.
Yeah. So I think,
Okay.
like, yeah, I think it's fine.
Well, I will use my bonus action to use Giant's Might. Then well, let's attack. See if I hit this Psy. Oh,
No, that won't do it.
okay. I'll use my extra attack.
You do have one of those.
Oh, I'm just gonna roll terrible tonight. Guess I'll do nothing.
Yeah, he
Tanner, sorry, go ahead.
I mean, welcome.
he uses his eyes light up green a little bit, and he kind of like dodges away, almost like he's sees the attacks coming as you swing at him. Yes, this is BG3.
Tanner, this music is much too epic for what we're doing.
It is. I mean, this is like a bar brawl. I need some kind of.
We just need some like
Either
standard
has-
field battle music, fate music, or something.
You get epic battle music or you get carny music. That's it.
I only have to. I have slideshow part 1. Just in case. So Kai, is that everything for you?
I believe so.
Is this Final Fantasy 9?
No, that was 8. That's the movie when they're shooting the
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
This is not
Uh,
fighty enough. No, I'll find music.
you know what? I'm gonna use Action Surge. Because I'm angry that I missed twice.
Do it.
Watch me miss a third time.
I mean, I'll say you guys have managed to not fight a lot more than I thought you'd be able to.
17 hits.
That's already pretty
17
surprising,
does hit.
honestly.
Okay. I am very angry. I'm going to invoke my Fire Rune as I attack. So, roll this damage. Have an additional. Wait, what is it? Giant's Might is a d6. Additional 3 damage. And I will roll my Fire Rune damage.
There you
Oh, that's terrible. And then you have to make a DC 15 strength save.
Okay. Nope, that won't do it.
So 16 damage, and then what's the other? Succeed as strength saving throw or be restrained for 1 minute. While restrained, take 2d6 fire damage at the start of its turn.
Oh, that's what the guy looks like. I don't know why I sounded the log
Oh,
for no reason, but that's what he looks like.
and then you can repeat the saving throw at the end of the turn.
Cool. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. He's restrained. I don't know. There's got to be a decent song in here. I don't know. There's not.
Are you going off of one single playlist? Or do you have multiple
I have
playlists, like a
Spotify
battle
open.
playlist and a... see.
Could be anything. Spending more time on the music than I
It's
should
fine.
be.
Oh, I'm gonna end my turn.
Very cool. Brand is up.
Well, guy's in range now that I can't do Hadar, and I think because I'm in double melee, I have disadvantage on my spell, right?
I mean, being this close, I think you have disadvantage on any range type of attack. You're not being.
Can use
flanked,
Arms
though.
Hadar.
That will hit you.
I don't care.
Okay.
You see how much HP I have?
He's a burly boy. It's fine.
They also have yellow aura, which makes me think it's not going to kill them.
It doesn't have like additional effect, does it? Arms of Hadar.
Lets him run away a little bit.
I was gonna say,
It's just damage, right?
if it's a saving throw for hit, there's no disadvantage, right?
Yeah, not that I know of.
The range is self. So it's not a range spell, if that's what you're
That's
asking.
true. Yeah, you wouldn't have disadvantage on this.
If I casted this, which is a saving throw,
That is a range spell, right?
It is.
it is
How
a
does this
range
work?
spell. That's what I was wondering, because it's not a roll to hit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. They don't, because yeah, it's not an attack roll. It's not a ranged attack. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, you could do this. They wouldn't have advantage on
What
their
is the-
saves or anything.
Player's Handbook. Oh, this is the wall of text.
That's okay.
There is nothing under the spells chapter that contains the word disadvantage. So
Did sleep change?
maybe it's under
Sleep
combat.
did change. Sleep now.
But you don't roll a value.
No, it's no longer HP dependent.
It's a 5-foot radius, though, which means Kaya would get hit unless I targeted the blue guy.
I mean, you can target. Is there a way to do this? I think you could target. It's kind of picky, but like, I think you could target a area around where you are that would hit them, and probably not Kaya.
That's okay. I think for RP reasons, I'm gonna return the Dissonant Whispers onto the blue guy, just to see if it feels the same as what I just received. Just gonna compare it to my own version. So I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the blue goblin,
Awesome.
which is a Wisdom 16. And I'm gonna I've cast it to second level. I still have one more slot after that.
Succeeds.
Okay, well, it's half damage.
All right, half he takes. We round up, so 7.
So based on the combat page, it just says you make a ranged attack roll with a weapon, a spell, or some other means. You have disadvantage on the roll if you're within 5 feet. But if you're not rolling to hit, there is no disadvantage because it doesn't mention anything about saving throws.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, so I howl at the it's just like at his face, but it's actually being roared at the commander's face. Can I just for personal reasons roll Arcana again to feel whether or not they're using I know you said that they're using aberrant psychic type powers, but I want to see if I can get any more information as to if I can discern their source versus mine.
Yeah. Roll an Arcana.
Okay, that cask of ale.
You try to feel out, and it it almost hurts. Like you try to like make a connection sort of as you cast this, and just with it resisting with its wisdom check, I think it's he almost like fights back. He feels a little bit of that, like you're touching his mind, and he pushes you out as you make contact.
Fair enough. I think I Misty Step. Is it a problem if I go to another rooftop?
No.
I'm gonna spend my last second level and Misty Step over here.
Very cool.
And with that, I'll end my turn.
Let's see. Orange guy is going to move around Kaya to flank.
Oh, also sorry, Kai, I'm leaving you behind.
Yeah. Seeing you like jump backwards and kind of disappear and then reappear on a different roof, he turns to the remaining guy. Ooh, 22 will hit. 6 damage, bludgeoning, plus 4 psychic damage. And he gets to do that twice. The second one doesn't hit, though. Let's see, that will be all for him. Which, all in all, wasn't a bad turn. Alright, this guy is going to square up, but not get too close to you, and he's also going to do a... he's going to try a telekinetic shove against you. It's a DC 13 strength save. Strength save.
The rolls are incredible tonight.
Okay, he hits you with this burst, and you fall prone. That is his turn. Sutara's up.
Well, I guess ladder. I'm gonna grab a ladder and climb the ladder.
Okay, there's a ladder over by Brand, or you could try to go up. I think the if you climb up the wood,
logs?
yeah, that wood pile there, it's like difficult
Here?
terrain. So count that one as
Okay.
10.
Okay. So I was just gonna go here anyway.
Perfect.
I assume I can see the goblin now.
Yeah, you can see him.
How far is it?
It's like another 10 above you there.
Okay. So if am I cast I'm not casting with the. Is it disadvantage? If it's within melee?
Yeah, but yeah, you're not. Given the height difference, I'd say you're not in melee.
Okay. Then I will use Ray of Frost.
Okay, on the closest one.
I'm sorry, on the closest one, yeah.
Yeah, 22 hits.
My dice is sitting right on top of my damage button and it's not fitting with. Okay, there it goes.
Oh yeah, awesome. This guy is squaring up to hit Kaya again, and you hit him as his arm's coming down again because he's just like wailing on him with his fists. His arm freezes solid, and as he's like still trying to move it, it shatters and breaks off. He collapses down. I'd say he probably rolls off the roof and lands next to you. And that one's dead.
Okay. Can I kick him off the roof?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Punt.
Casually. Yeah, punt him off the roof there. And that will. Brandon, are you dying?
Yeah,
Are you okay?
it's mostly okay.
That'll be it for my turn. He's far away. He'll be okay.
Let's see. Let's see. So one of his buddies is dead. The other one is low. Let's see. He is going to do a AoE. Oh, yep, that's big. Yeah. Let's see, what is this called? He's going to use Synaptic Rend. He unleashes a 30-foot radius sphere of psychic energy centered on a point within 60 feet of itself. Each creature in the area must make a DC 13 intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 4d6 psychic damage and has the incapacitated condition until the end of the goblin's next turn.
Well, that's rude.
So yeah, so I need you all to make a DC 13 intelligence saving throw.
Oh dear.
Oh my. All the dice. So you all take 13 damage.
Brandon.
And you're all incapacitated until the end of his next turn. So you guys can't move. Basically, you're stuck for a turn. See, anything else interesting to know there? I don't think. You're kind of just stuck. He moves up here, free from retaliation. He hands the stone to the other goblin, and he orders him to retreat to the rest. He says, "God, take it back to the rest. Go, go, go!" And let's see, skipped, dead, and this guy's going to take a full dash action, and he's going to zip. Okay, he actually does get to the edge of the map. He's about that far. The Psy Commander is up again. Get rid of this thing. He is going to.
Just realized I had inspiration. I was thinking maybe I should have re-rolled that that in save, but that's okay.
I mean, maybe.
Moment has passed. Just out of curiosity, though, the guy that's left, is he out of combat in a way like we can't target him anymore?
He's not yet. It is the Psy Commander's turn, so you guys are now no longer incapacitated. But he's probably going to try to do something here that will. I mean, if he has anything. Doesn't have much. I think he's going to just try to. He's going to just try to do a regular shove on Kai, which is a contested strength check,
Prone.
but you're still prone, so you have disadvantage.
Can he? I mean, I guess he can push me while I'm prone.
Yeah, I think he can push you.
C medium.
He's small, actually.
So
Wait, you're still big?
I am large currently.
Yeah, you're still large. Okay, he's going to he's gonna grapple you. He doesn't want you to run. Let's say he's gonna try to grapple you. He can't shove you. You're too big. He's gonna try to grapple you though.
He's gonna wrestle me while I'm
He's gonna try
prone.
to wrestle you while you're prone. So contested strength check.
You on disadvantage on that?
Yeah. You're already down. He's trying to grab you. He incapacitates you. Yeah, he's grabbing onto you. But it's your turn.
Let's see what grapple does.
He's biting your ankles.
Nah.
Grappled condition. Your speed is 0. You have disadvantage on attack rolls. On attack rolls against any target other than the grapple. Grappler can drag or carry you when it moves.
He's not gonna drag or carry you. He can't.
Unless you are tiny or 2 or more sizes small. Okay. Well. Technically, I can just attack him normally.
Yeah.
Because he is the grappler. He might regret that decision. Unless I miss everything. Oh, wait a minute. Forgot to roll the damage at the beginning of his turn.
Oh, that's true. How much is that?
And also the...
He's had 2 turns, so actually roll it twice.
Well, you can roll the save
Oh yeah.
after the damage.
Yeah.
And then if he doesn't save, then you can damage a second time.
It's a strength save, you said?
Yeah, strength 15. Okay. He still takes damage though.
Yeah.
The one time. It's 2d6.
Alrighty. He takes.
Broke out and grappled me, so I just attack, I guess. Jeez.
Doesn't hit.
Cannot roll over 10 today. Use my extra attack.
Just hits.
Okay.
Nice, yeah. He's starting to look pretty rough. Jesus, I read his multi-attack wrong. He was supposed to make 3 psychic blades. He probably should have straight up killed Bran when he popped out.
I'm okay
That's
with
a
the
ridiculous amount of multi-attack. I assume it was. I saw multi-attack and I was like, he makes 2 attacks, great. No, he makes 3.
Randall would have died.
But it's fine.
Yeah, he would have.
Yeah, because that damage is no
It's
joke either.
fine.
Let's see.
Be glad for our DM's reading comprehend.
It's grappling.
Reading is hard. Yeah, that's something I
In
don't
this
do
case,
enough
I
prep
agree.
Of I definitely don't like read monster abilities enough unless it's like a boss. I definitely just like read them as we do the fights. It's fine.
I think that's all I can do.
Okie doke. Bran is up.
So it's 35 yards? Feet.
Feet.
It's 35 feet to the
Imperial
edge.
units.
Yeah. Sleep is 60 feet distance, and that's why I'm wondering whether or not I can technically still see him.
You can see him visually, for sure.
And would we say that he's within 60 feet of me?
Yeah. Yeah, he's about 40 feet from you.
Okay, then I would still like to sleep him, because that's been useful in the past.
It really has.
So it's a wisdom 16.
A lot of wisdom for a goblin.
True.
6.
Weed.
Yeah, so he
Grab
is.
some sand off of this roof and blow it in his general direction. Sleep, my friend.
Let's see, he doesn't have any kind of goofy immunities, right?
Oh, please God, no.
He doesn't. He doesn't. Not from that. So let's see.
Goofy
He's
movie?
incapacitated until his next turn, at which point he repeats the save. And if he fails again, he falls unconscious.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot different.
Yeah. Yeah, so it can potentially be really good. It's like, one failed save gets them for 1 turn, 2 failed saves gets them for a while. So
Okay.
it's pretty good now, I'd say.
Well, I am going to quicken a spell and use it as a bonus action using my meta magic.
Nice.
And let's see, I have 1 level 3 slot. But I think I have Mind Spike. Mind Spike? Yeah, let's go with Mind Spike. It is technically an upcast because I don't have any more level 2 slots. But I'm gonna cast that at the commander.
Awesome. Let's see.
That is another wisdom save. And a Mark 3 meta magic off.
Failed.
Sweet. Alright. Alright, Dipshit, here comes your mind spikes. Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, you what does this look like when you're shooting these off?
Yeah, so purple seems like such a cheap color for psychic. So, to juxtapose their green, let's say it's a really deep blue, but flick of the hand up into the air, slightly above the head, and pulling out Adea kind of icicles, and shoot them very similar fashion. 1, 2, 3, 4, pew 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 pew. And I aim to make a crown of spikes on his head.
Oh man, that's awesome. That's great. Yeah, you fire these. They land in his abnormally large brain. He's got a weird big brain. He hits the ground. He falls to his knees, clearly dying. And as he's dying, he's and his eyes flare green. And I need Kaya to make a DC 13 int save.
Oh.
That's weird.
You may have been booby spiked.
It's weird. Intelligence?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna fail because I can't roll over 10. Hey!
Hey,
Hey!
I smart.
you, I guess, mentally brace yourself somehow as this a wave of psychic energy bursts forth from this goblin as he hits the ground. Oh, I killed the wrong one. Haha. Sorry. Burp. Give him his life back. Take away his. Yeah, he collapses on the ground. The green energy that was kind of behind his eyes and around his fist has disappeared, and he is dead.
How long does sleep last?
Do I just avoid all damage?
Yeah, it's on a save. You take no damage from that.
Oh, cool.
The goblin is incapacitated this round.
Okay.
Assuming brain is done. So it cannot.
Yes.
It will do another. What is wisdom, right?
It's wisdom.
It was
saving.
wisdom, yeah.
I'll do another wisdom save to see if he wakes up.
Oh, bitch.
He does. So that was his turn. He will not fall unconscious. So Sitoru's up.
Well, I mean, Brand is not
He's
in
in
danger
range of something.
dying, technically.
Like,
Turn
he
your
hasn't.
back-
He saved and woke up, but hasn't moved from his spot.
Yeah, but he'll move before my next turn. So,
But he won't move before mine. I'm just gonna cast sleep again.
Yeah, we all have a turn.
that's true. Okay.
Just start moving towards it.
But I mean, just go towards him and
Yeah, I mean, you
I
can
don't know.
chase him. I mean,
cast Pain Flare. I don't know. What
I
clerics
was-
have.
Where is she
Well-
a summoner?
No, I was going to do 3 things. I was going to run towards him and then do 1 or 2 things. I could either locate object, or I could heal Brandle. Brandle, you dying?
No, the sense I'm getting is this guy's gonna flee because he's been instructed to flee, so he's probably not going to engage us again.
Okay. Tanner, which direction did he go? I don't see
he's
him.
north of you.
North?
He's
So I
right on
can
the edge
move
of
if
the
I-
map. You might not be able to see him. He's like right off the edge of the map.
There we go.
So this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to... He's holding a stone, right? He's holding the black stone.
He's holding the black stone.
And I've seen that black stone.
I mean, yeah,
So-
you saw the exchange and you saw him run by you.
Yeah. So I'm going to use locate object on said rock.
Oh, awesome! What an incredible thing to do.
And then I'm gonna sit down.
1,000 feet?
Wow, how long is it? Okay, 10 minutes concentration. Okay, very cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, Kai's up.
Alrighty.
Don't aim for his arm. If he gets away, he needs to hold the stone.
He needs to keep holding the stone. So either you kill him, or we let him run. Well, honestly, we should probably just let him run to his base. Hopefully, it's within 1,000 feet.
Hopefully.
I mean, I don't know. A mile is 5,000 something feet.
Yes, so you only got 0.2 of a mile.
Okay. Well, he's well within my short 80-foot range for the crossbow,
Oh my god.
so I don't take any hits to my attack.
And actually, you have the
So
high
I-
ground, so you'd probably have advantage. I forget if we do high ground
If you
or
want.
not. Yeah,
He has the high brow.
you have the high ground. I respect Anakin.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You mean you respect
Obi-Wan. I
Obi-Wan?
respect Anakin's
Yeah.
sacrifice of testing whether or not the high ground is indeed that powerful.
That's fair.
Oh, these lights are still going. How many hours has it been? It's been 4
Wow.
hours.
Even with advantage, I can't roll anything.
Yeah, that one. I mean, you aim as he's well. He's like shaking off his sleepiness. He starts to get to his feet and starts kind of moving again, and your aim falls just short.
Well, I'll use my extra attack. One day. There we
Hey,
go.
there it is. Roll damage.
Hey.
Hey, you skull this
full hit.
guy right in the back of his big head.
Nice.
He flops forward, and the stone clatters a few feet in front of him. He's super dead. You guys are out of combat.
Oh, perfect.
You did it.
I thought you were gonna say he just dropped him because he took damage. It's like shit.
Nope, no, he's dead.
Uh.
You guys got him.
Alright. Get off some rooftops.
Yeah, you guys climb down. Take a minute. But this time, Grista has wandered out from the front. Say everybody's kind of wandered out. There was like a ruckus. They all came out the front. Grista, Gwyn Orsong, and even Wheel of Fortune has made her way out here to see. Now that it seems somewhat safer, yeah, everyone kind of comes out to inspect the damage.
I'm gonna need another cask.
Uh,
Also, just for my own edification,
Sh-
if I were allowed to use Fireball, could I just do this hypothetical roll and see if it would have ended everything straight away?
yeah, go for it.
I am just so curious.
Yes.
You would have not killed anything.
Oh my
You would have
Really?
you would have brought the two weaker ones to one, and taken more than half of the commander's points.
Might have also set the tavern on
Building.
fire.
But yeah,
All the nearby buildings.
I don't know. I guess the roof of that the tavern looks pretty solid. A lot of the nearby things would have been on fire though.
Slate roof.
It literally says flammable objects in the area will start burning.
Yes. So all the wood, all the doors, all those barrels, the wooden structures around the building. I guess the top of the roof would kind of, I mean, assuming the fireball's coming down on the roof, probably would have protected most of the building. I don't know. Setting
Could have ended this so fast.
setting the barrels in the wood pile next to the building probably would have caught the building on fire.
The
But
building is full of alcohol.
yes, it is also a powder
Oh,
keg.
that's right.
Famously flammable.
I had to save the alcohol.
Yeah, Grista comes out
my gosh.
and starts looking at the bodies, checking them over. she's not new to this. She's looting the bodies. You can tell.
Those are ours.
I'm
Hands
going
off!
to wow. I'm gonna grab this black rock over here.
Yeah, you pick it up. As you grab it, it feels strange. A ominous dread settles over you a little bit, and then kind of fades away. Wheel of Fortune reemerges from the bar. Grista had sent her in. She walks up to Brand with a flask of ale. Says, "Oh, you
All right,
found
we're friends again.
the rock." Yeah, that's the one that they took from the bar.
Did none of you think to check that they had left?
What is this thing? Can I investigate? I don't know. History?
Hold on, I'm
Invest-
yelling at her.
Well,
We
despite
can't
your
investigate this thing.
drunken ramblings, I am trying to investigate this rock they seem so interested in.
Yeah, you could investigate it. I think Gwen Orsong also will come over and start checking it out.
Oh no, I know nothing.
You know nothing about this. Gwen comes over. She's going to take a minute to look at it while you're holding it. She doesn't want to touch it, but she stares at it a bit. Grista, meanwhile, the one that fell off the roof, that Sutor kicked off the roof, she reaches in and she grabs a bag off of its pouch, off its belt. Apparently, when they smashed the bar, they had taken most of the tavern's weekly profit with them, which she takes off of their person. She looks over at you guys and says, "Well, I guess since you got this back, the next round's on me." And she kicks the goblin out of the way and goes back into the bar. She's not really interested in the rest.
I raise an eyebrow and turn at Brandel. Pretty sure you already drank a reward.
I grabbed the goblin off the roof. We got a thing to feed.
We got a thing to feed.
Wow,
Don't
that's true.
don't
We
let
do.
that go. Pick that thing up and bring it down, Satoru.
Wait, this one exploded. You have to use the one next to Hetty.
It mentally.
Oh, that's right. It
exploded.
is a bit
It didn't
tainted.
physically explode. So.
Oh.
There is still a
Oh, it's
body.
just the psychic energy,
Yeah.
like a aura.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can feed the body to
No,
that
no,
thing.
bring it down. Satoru, hand the stone over. Let's see what's going on here.
Okay. I hand the stone over to Brandel.
Brand, as you
And
grab it, you feel a connection to it. It kind of pulsates with innate magic, not like yours, but not entirely dissimilar. Strong innate magic. This is, I mean, even without, like, you guys don't need Arcana checks at this point. You touching it, you feel clear magical energy coming from this. Gwen watches you as you hold it, and she says, "This is impressive. Oh boy, where would this have come from?"
What is it?
I don't know. It feels familiar, but not something I'm familiar with, and I don't know how to describe it better than that.
Gwen, do you know what this is?
She inspects it closely with her. She gets her, like, readjusts her glasses. Takes it in for a second and goes, "Nope."
What?
All right, that's an immediate perception check. Is she lying?
Go ahead and roll perception.
Okay. Fuck off.
Uh,
Give me another glass, another tank of ale.
Oh my god.
No, I mean, she's telling you what she's telling you.
Is Arcana in it?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could
what-
do
I
an
mean, no.
Arcana to try to learn more.
It is a rock.
It is indeed a rock. It is a magical rock. It is deeply magical in nature. Sutar, give me history check with advantage with your research.
In the meanwhile, I'm gonna hand the stone back to Sutaro and just gonna ask, is it whatever you're sensing here, whatever you're looking for, is it the material of the stone, or is there something inside of it that we need to check for?
Don't know. I just feel something ominous from this stone. It's creepy. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Okay, but is it heebie-jeebies in a material sense, or heebie-jeebies in there's like a diamond inside of it?
Mm-hmm. The whole
What
stone is radiating magic.
does your history check tell
Creepy
you?
magic.
What do
Yeah,
you
what does my history tell me?
You guys, Sutaro and Gwen, kind of sit and kind of theorize about what it can be, and between the two of you, between your two different fields of research, you kind of piece together that one of an ancient but powerful rocks in the area. Somewhere in this area, there was once a Netherese obelisk.
Oh.
Back with the ancient Netherese Empire, they built these obelisks that kind of were waypoints for magic. They were deeply magical. Yeah, the Netherese cities like floated in the air, and these helped establish conduits of magic that they drew upon to keep their cities afloat and stuff. They had fallen. They were based on older older obelisks that were more primal and more powerful, but these Netherese ones were built by mortals and but were still incredibly powerful. But they were all destroyed like ages ago by a powerful lich. So no one really knew the locations of them, though it was thought that one could have been somewhere in this area.
Just because I don't know if my character knows, I'm gonna roll a quick history and see if I don't know what the DC is gonna be against. Okay, so I'm not gonna have any knowledge of another
Yeah, no, that's
the old system.
that Netherese is very much the like the wizard kind of magic,
Very
and
book
you are very
learning.
much like the primal kind of magic. So yeah, you don't know a lot about the Netherese.
So none of this is tracking for me. I'm hearing words and it's not landing. I'm assuming that we're talking about history.
You're smiling and you're nodding, and also you're still drunk.
But give me another. Give me just like an intelligence check. Let's see if you can
What this
smart
is
something
meant
up.
to
Okay, for 10. For 10, I would say you're taking in what they're talking. You know, these two are nerding out over like rumors and ancient magic, but talking about like how the Netherese were very much like the wizard kind of magic. You find it odd that now that you feel like there is something not of more of that aberrant kind of magic, more of that innate primal magic instead of the magic of the weave. You are this is something. It's channeling something else. It feels connected to something else. That's not like the typical mortal magic.
Okay, I'm gonna stash that away for now, because I don't know. They're busy book nerding it out. I'm
Nerding it out.
going off of just feel it right now.
Yeah.
But good to know. I'll put that away. Kai, is there anything that you were doing besides grabbing the goblin so that we can go feed them? We're gonna go feed Bob.
Bob the Outdog.
Yeah, Bob. Yeah.
Let's see. What else is happening here?
We don't have to play this out, but I'm gonna go with Kaya to go drop off the thing so that I can do a quick telepath and just be like, food here.
Yeah.
Stay
No, that's
safe.
good.
Stay here. More food later.
What is what's the guy's name from the Goonies? It feels like that.
Chunk? No, not Chunk. Shit.
I forget that the
the
guy
hell is his name?
who's tied up. It feels like that. It feels like you guys are gooning this guy.
Lots.
Yeah. Awesome. That's great.
This is more Babe Ruth.
You set it down, and his tentacles come out and like lap it up and throw it into his mouth, and he goes, and then he just sits back down and lets you guys come and
Go
go.
sleep
as you-
now.
He's pretty chill about
Okay.
you guys coming in now.
Cool.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm going back inside for another drink. I'm done with this and I need
yeah.
to top off.
Yeah, you guys head back into the bar. There's minimal damage to the roof from the fighting. You guys did pretty good. Wheel of Fortune comes up and asks, "Can we put the rock? Do we put the rock back in the bar?"
We're gonna hold on to this for now. You're gonna
Yeah.
Right?
She says,
'Cause, I mean-
yeah, she's like, honestly, it's always struck me. They do it, we do this thing where we tap the beer on the stone for luck, but I always feel like it makes the beer taste weird, you know?
I don't. Can you show me with another flask?
Yeah, she pours another, taps it on the stone that you guys are holding, and hands it to you.
And once again with Arcana, did I notice anything happen when she did the tappy tap?
When she tapped it on the bar on the stone, you didn't see anything like magical happen, but now when you look at it, it has that like oil slick kind of rainbowy film on the top.
What? People drink it like... Wait, okay. When I take a drink of it, do I notice anything off about the flavor?
The flavor
Like the
itself
way
is
that
fine.
the boy was talking about.
Give me a Constitution check.
Oh my god, we should stop rolling tonight.
You have a headache. And
No.
I mean, you've drank a lot. It could be because you drank too much, but it came on pretty quick after drinking from this. And you look around the bar. There's the bard in the corner also seems to be working off a little bit of a hangover. He comes over and says, "Yeah, I always thought the beers here tasted a little funny. Ugh, I don't know. It's something. I always feel like I get a little drunker here. I don't know. It doesn't feel good." He burps. He walks away.
Why do we keep coming back?
We haven't been here before, actually, have we?
You guys haven't. The three of you haven't. Yin came here once.
Didn't we?
And there's a
Oh,
big
that's
side
right. He had
story
a
with
nighttime
him.
excursion.
Yes.
Why do people come here?
Yeah, it's a seedier place. I think people come here when they don't want to be in the jovial socializing bar. They come here to just drink, you know, and to not talk with the rest of the town and socialize. Drink in peace, maybe.
All right. I have too many questions. My head hurts. I'm gonna stop trying to think about things. So whatever you guys want to do next.
Well, we still don't know where they went with the rest of the stones. I assume that. Well, hold on. We need a short rest. Brandon, you're dying.
No, we're going to long rest. We're going to bed.
Okay.
What else do you want to do tonight?
I don't know. I actually still want to talk to Sister Gariel to see if she knows anything about the stones.
That's fine. I'm just gonna slosh behind you.
Wow.
Yeah, you
Brandon's
guys, before you leave the bar, let's see. The bard sees you guys looking pretty rough, and he will cast mass healing word on you guys. You'll recover 8.
Sweet.
He looks at you guys and says, "One for the road."
I have at least one concern now.
Thank you, Mr. Bard. Mister? Thank you,
Yeah.
Bard person.
He does a little hand thing and takes a deep bow and goes back to strumming away at some weird ethereal tune.
Does anybody know that guy? Who was he?
You guys met him a couple times. He was playing in the tavern when you guys got back from the thing, and he actually came out and was one of the people that helped fight the goblins on the hill in the graveyard.
Oh. I don't know. My drunken stupor. Who was that guy? He seemed nice. So are we going over? Where does Sister Curiel live? I assume she just sits next to she stands next to the shrine all
Stands next to the
day.
shrine all day
I-
long. No, she has a house next
Also
to it.
assume that,
True
honestly.
NPC energy.
Let's see. She has a house. We can go back to the alleys. Her house is kind of in there. It's next to there. She's also just kind of standing there because her token's still there.
Oh, so true NPC energy.
Yes.
Hasn't moved since we left. They all froze when we left their area.
This saved your progress.
I don't know. As we approach, has the shrine been reinforced properly? Because I'm quite certain my magic has faded away.
Yeah, the shrine looks good. You guys walk up to this area. Sister Gariel is giving the axe that you guys saw earlier to the militiamen who've kind of met in this area.
Oh. Yeah, now that we've seen the green energy and I've felt it on my skin, can I reevaluate that axe and see if I still recognize any? That was green, right?
Yeah, it had a rune on it.
Oh, that's right. It wasn't.
Yeah,
green.
it
Never
wasn't
mind.
suffused with energy. I'm gonna say Gwen has followed you guys out here. She walks over and says, "Let me take a look at that." She holds it up. Being a a dwarf herself. She immediately recognizes it as a Dwagar runes.
The dark iron ones.
Yeah, the deep
That's right.
the deep dwarves, subterranean dwarf guys. Yeah, she says, yeah, there's this probably came from Zorzula's Rest. That's sort of near here.
Gesundheit.
Yeah.
Can you point it out on the map? I think we should go check it out.
Yeah, you guys have like kind of maps of the area. You unfurl the map to show to her, and you kind of mentally note where you guys ended up when you went out. The well tunnel, and oddly enough, as luck would have it, she points to a location not far from where you had emerged. She's like, yeah, this is Zorzula's Rest. It's an old Dwagar mining outpost, but that's been abandoned for a long time, probably centuries.
Good place to hide out.
Sounds like we know exactly where we're headed after we long rest. Brando's gonna die. We need to go.
Brandon's gonna die.
Brando's gonna
I'm
die.
You guys did use
fine.
up a
I
lot
got
of
hard worded at.
spells slots and whatnot. So that makes sense. Yeah, you guys. Is there anything else? You figured out essentially where you need to go. She's able to point it out on the map enough. She kind of. But it wasn't far from where you think you emerged to Taru, so you think you can figure out where the entrance is in those hills. What do you guys do with the rock? Are you're holding on to it for now?
Yeah, let's just hold on to it for now. I think we're gonna need it later.
Also, even though it's not gonna last the entire long rest, but I'm gonna grab some dirt on the floor and just in case just in case it can be shielded in that way from
Okay.
I don't know, detect magic and other things. I don't know.
Yeah, you kind of like mold it into it. It's not one
You're
of the bigger
burying it?
pieces, but you basically encase it in like it looks like a brick, like a clay
Yes.
brick now.
That's what I'm picturing as well.
Yeah, you do that. That's not terribly.
Nobody can
difficult.
see the color.
Let's see. Yeah, you guys. Trying to figure out if the militia needs to tell you guys anything else. They finished helping prop up the exchange. The Harbin comes over. He's clearly trying to look like he's been doing a bunch, but he's just been hanging
Hiding.
out in the town hall or whatever, waiting for all this to be done. Oh, wonderful! You guys. Seems this new militia is really proving its worth. And he says, "Great job, Commander," and he gives Kaya like a terrible salute.
Good job.
I'm going to
How
raise
new are these soldiers again?
a conspicuous eyebrow.
That's fair. That's fair. He deserves that. He's like, well, oh, that's that's the other thing. Yeah, the militia's like, well, it's not all good news, sir. We've walking around town to see what else is, if anything else is damaged, but it seems in the scuffle and all the destruction, there were some people were taken.
What?
Yeah, there's several people, more than a dozen people who lived sort of on the outskirts of town have turned up missing.
Okay, we need to get a list of names of the missing people and some descriptions if we can.
So right away, Sub Commander, and he gives Tor a little salute, and they go
I
off.
raised my other eyebrow.
They go off. They're new to this. They're learning.
Trying their best.
I make a face at Kaya.
I mean, they did
Trying our
they
best.
did chase off some goblins. I mean, honestly, those goblins gave you guys a run for their money, so they're not doing too shabby. No men were
It's
lost.
really important to me. None of these people are named Yu Hase, right?
No.
Or Ilbert? Just checking.
No. No.
No.
No. Let's see. I can get you a list of names. He'll come back after you guys' long rest with some names.
Cool.
Is there
Um,
anything else you guys want to do?
think that we should set up some patrols. I don't know that it'll be necessary since it seems like they kind of got what they're after, but they probably still know that we have a stone.
Well, they know that they don't have all of what they set out for at the very least.
Hmm.
Which means that they might be back, and then I agree. Soldiers, set up some perimeters, marches.
Some patrols, and we may want to temporarily close that well back up again since they did use that as a path of escape earlier.
Oh, we go back. Well, when we find another goblin body, I'll go tell the guy, look for these, eat these, don't let them pass.
Yeah,
But-
Bran starts giving, telling the militia to do things, and they kind of raise an eyebrow and look over to Kaya.
What? You took that from Zataro and you're gonna question me, you ass? I'm going to bed! Kaya, back me up here, what is this silence?
You can listen to him. It's fine.
And they say, "Right away, sir," and they run off to put they put like a lid on top of the well with some like rocks on it, so it's not closed off. But it'd be difficult to they pull up the rope that Ander dropped down there for you guys. It'd be difficult to come back up through there with it being smashed
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
See, and one of them went off to try to get a list of names. Let's see, you guys know where you're going. You talked to Gwen. She pointed you to the Dweger outpost. Is there anything else that you guys need to know? I don't think so.
That's a good stopping point because we have to rest anyway.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Before we go running after some goblins. It is midnight.
Long resting game, long rest for people.
Yes.
Long
All the long
resting
rests.
game, long rest for people. Yes, correct.
I don't remember because I've never had to deal with this. Long rest does give back all your HP, or do you have to roll?
No, we just
Yeah, we've been
give
doing all
all-
for long rest.
Okay, so I can just leave this box ticked.
Yeah, I always. Goodbye. That's what we've been doing. But none of us technically sleep, right? So.
Kai does.
I sleep.
Oh, Kaya sleeps. Kaya sleeps. But
So do we retire? Oh, no, I was gonna say to the inn, but I just realized we own a house here.
we
You
do.
have a house.
We own a mansion. I'm definitely going home and sleeping in my own bed. Thank you very much. And by my own bed, I mean I am moving into the library. FK.
Where am I going? Because my character's
corner.
position is. Oh my god. Fine. I will sleep in the corner.
They're bedrooms, okay. But then
I
again,
don't-
you're raised in the woods. I assume you're probably also comfortable in the forest.
The hay pile in the corner.
Yeah, I didn't stick around for very long afterwards, so I kind of pieced out. That's why I was like, I don't know if I technically have a room.
I'm sure we all have rooms.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's plenty of room for all you guys. Yin had a room that is empty. I think for Brand, there was part of like one of the back rooms when they didn't quite finish putting it together. Like they tried to hurry up and finish the mansion for you guys, but one of the back rooms has like a wall that's wasn't quite finished when they gave you the keys.
There's a giant hole in Brandel's
Yeah,
wall.
so Brand has this this interesting room that it's covered and but like one of the walls is kind of exposed and gives Brand a very outdoorsy kind of feel. It's pretty cool. It's a cool room. Like,
Have we been here through a winter yet?
no, actually, I meant to mention that most of your adventure so far has happened through late summer. It's now like mid-fall. You guys, there's a crispness to the air now. It's a little chilly, but yeah, no, you guys haven't had a winter yet.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's go home and sleep. Sleep good.
Awesome. Everybody goes to sleep. You know where your path will take you, and yeah, that's a great stopping point. Especially since I gotta do more research for the rest.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's
Mystery abound.
there's some mystery for sure. You guys got some